What's shaking, BookTube? My name's Cam. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is a bit different. I am still doing the writing cliches to avoid series. We're not done with that yet, but I wanted to do something just a bit different today. As far as writing goes, something I've been struggling with quite a lot lately has been motivation and inspiration. And normally all I would need to do is put on Lord of the Rings or watch a few YouTube videos of other writers being passionate, but it wasn't working for me. So I sat myself down and I had a really good think, and I did something that I didn't expect. I wrote. And I don't mean I wrote as if like I wrote on my story. I mean, I wrote about inspiration. More specifically, I wrote about some of the thoughts that I have towards why I was writing to begin with, and that did help me get the juices flowing. So then, after I did that, I thought to myself, why not share it with you guys? I mean, why not? So what's going to follow this short clip here is me reading a bit that I wrote, and it's not like a poem or anything like that, but it's just something that I'm hoping gives you some kind of motivation, something that gives you some kind of inspiration to start writing or to keep writing. Anyway, I'm not sure what else I can really say on this. Just I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please be nice.
Hold your breath. Make a wish. Count to 3. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
It isn't my ability to form words on a piece of paper that makes me a writer. Almost everyone does that every day. No, ironically enough, writing itself isn't what makes me or you a writer. That's not what makes Stephen King, J.K. Rowling, Neil Gaiman, Angie Thomas writers. The act of writing it's a fickle bitch.
I get a good idea, and then, bam! I start thinking that is the stupidest thing ever.
Why is it the words we write for ourselves are always so much better than the words we write for others?
It's scary and it's all-consuming. Writing is a vacant white screen that trades a blinking cursor for a winking derision every moment that it isn't fed another letter. But writing is also the result of our species' most fantastic gift, bled onto the paper. Our imagination. Imagination has no mortal constraints, and if done well, you could create an entire world for someone to love. You could create characters that could fill the hole in someone's life, characters that people could grow up with and learn from, characters that could teach us about wisdom and beauty, friendship, love, right and wrong. You could create monsters that can remind us just how lucky we are to be alive. You could create creatures that make us dare to picture a reality larger than our own.
But some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.
Only you know if you have a story that you think needs to be told, but I do know this. The difference between a person who just has a story and a writer isn't where they are, who they are, what they look like, who they love. The only difference is whether they decide to tell it or not.
Probably things will work out somehow, and eventually time will take the sting away, and that doesn't even matter. Do what only you can do best. Make good art. Make it on the bad days, and make it on the good days too. And fifthly, while you're at it, make your art. Do the stuff that only you can do. The urge starting out is to copy, and that's not a bad thing. Most of us only find our own voices after we've sounded like a lot of other people.